Hello everyone, this is Link with the fourth and final Monster Train Qualifier. This time we're playing as the Hornbreaker Prince with root seeds from the Awoken clan. And I don't have a lot of time, so let's speedrun this. Okay, we are facing up against Seraph. Chased, Talos with knockback is worth mentioning. Starting cards include Hornbreak, Winegrasp and Tiresome Climb. Golden Vault right from the get-go. Yeah. It's definitely better than a flat out damage health buff. We're gonna go with Wrathful here. Let's see if the good old Wrathful plus Bike still works. We're gonna have trouble dealing with the first wave. We might lose 25 gold here to that enemy. Let's see, what are our plans of dealing with them? Tiresome Climb, I guess. That would help quite a bit. Where do we want to set up? Probably closer to the top. Set up the top floor. $24. You're dazed 1, so 44 actually. We can't quite get the kill. So we are losing 25 gold here. That is okay. Good thing we have this Hornbreak. Otherwise I would be a tad worried there. Dealing 34, 44, 48 is the max we can do. So we can't quite kill that guy. We just want to Tiresome Climb you. We have 23 health right now, so we would take 3 hits, deal about 90 damage back, plus the initial hits. $23 health, I said. There we go. Lost a little bit of gold to the Golden Vault, but ultimately a pretty good fight. Tiresome Climb, Vent, Hidden Passage. I want another Tiresome Climb. I will take Sharpen. It's pretty good on this hero. Husk Helmet. Go to the right. Let's find a good essence for the Husk Helmet. Multi-strike and fragile. +1 capacity consumption is okay. Strike +5 attack, yes. Let's go with that. Put quick on it. Do we need multi-strike on it? It would be really good. It would be extremely good with the Alpha Fiend essence. I want to try. Mark of Invasion. That could cost us a lot of money. That could actually cost us more money than it gives us. No, we have the Quick Sweeper, no problem. It will probably... It might cost us 25 bucks. Oh, so much for the Quick Sweeper, huh? Do you survive 1425 exactly? No, you survive on this floor though. quick sweeper time. Is the sharpen just better here? That is 10 armor for... Yeah. Yeah, the sharpen is just straight up better. That also allows us to gain a bunch of rage from all of that. We don't need to really do anything here, we are just strong enough to deal with them. That fight was really quite ideal for us. Ritual of Battle, Welder, Helper, Fledgling Imp. If we want to use imps, we need more capacity. Yeah, I will go for a Ritual of Battle. Another Sharpen, I'll take it. We basically have two alternative strategies for dealing with backliners, and we can use either one depending on the situation. Endless is not quite what I'm looking for. Twin Storm, pretty hard to use right now. I will though get a Purge Stone on a torch. And reroll. Another quick. And this is getting quite expensive in terms of opportunity cost. This is not bad with the Unstable Vortex, so we can still go for multi-strike there if we want to. Here I definitely want the right side. This one is open. We might not need the multi-strike as much. I could just go for a small upgrade right here. Train Graveyard, Petrified Heart. Do we care about missing out on healing opportunities? We don't care about higher health, so Blood for Blood is kind of pointless. Does that change anything? I don't think it does. Higher base damage would be good, but with the alpha... Oh, right. We need to engage in some pacting. Alpha Friend needs to go into the Husk Hermit. With the Alpha Friend, we are just scaling our damage really quickly. So, the sweep... the multi-strike... the multi-strike could be good, the just base damage boost is less necessary. You have knockback. It's a little bit annoying. Let's set up on the top with you in front. You will eventually get knockbacked. This is also armor, so you need a little bit of extra damage. Want you to have spikes, just in case. Yeah, will give us a slay. Let's weaken this guy. Keep buffing up our prince. Get this torch out of here. We are gaining armor. And our backliner is scaling ridiculously. That is actually just another slay trigger for us, so... Not slay, strike. And we should easily win here. Well, easily. Alloy of the Ancients. That is nice. Probably much better than Cycle of Life. Thorned Hollow, Horned Warrior, Shattered Shell. I think this is just a skip. We have the unit, the one unit we need. And I think we want extra Ember? Extra Ember actually, yes. We have pretty expensive spells right here. Right side. I want some spell upgrades. I want the removals. Ashes of the Fallen. That is almost tempting. I will go with Vapor Funnel. Might save us more than 25 gold in the long run. Armor 50 on that. That is worth the cost increase for sure. While I do want a Power Stone that might deny us the reroll. Apex Imp. That is almost a consideration with the Alloy of the Ancients double stacked. Just 50 rage. And no, we don't need it. We streamline this deck now. Let's get rid of these Train Stewards. I want multi-strike. There we go. And reroll for a large upgrade. Holdover. That might not be that important. Let's go for the small ones instead. Cost reduce the Ritual of Battle. Maybe save for a value stone later. Make one of the torches better. And move on. What do we have? Aggressive? Yeah, that should be doable. The short buffed big guys might be a problem. Right now these guys are already a little bit of a problem. So let's split them up. Wait, that won't split them up because of haste. I can kill the haster. We can play that later. Clip Conduit, we need damage. Not for the Clip Conduit, but for the other enemies there. This will do. That guy actually has attack. Let's get rid of him. Okay, this floor is what I need to care about. That helps soften it up a lot. 12 damage, we gain 10 armor. You have an extinguish trigger. Not much we can do. We will gain the 50 armor from our alloy later on. That helps a lot. We need that alloy. There we go. That should be good enough. Indeed it is. We are making good progress. Rage Serum, Imp in a Box, Inferno. This is a skip for me. Rage Serum was a consideration, but not really something I care a whole lot about. What next? Do we want more spikes? No, the 2 sharpens should be enough for all cases where they matter. Now I have to decide, do I want to look for multi-strike again? I think so. If I don't find it here, we're not gonna go to this Merchant of Steel. I might probably just duck out, go with a different upgrade. But luckily that is not necessary. Let's get a Train Steward and a Torch out of the deck. These torches are really starting to become irrelevant pretty quickly. Extra magic power on the Hornbreak is nice. What do I want to be intrinsic? Sharpen? That does make sense. Just have spikes from the get-go. Get some pyro health, even though we don't really need it with our relics. Heaven Seal shouldn't be a problem at all. We need to be on the top floor because these guys are stealthed. We also want to weaken them so they actually die to the Husk Hermit. Because we lose more armor on the Hornbreaker. Alright, we can't weaken them. That was the problem. Is that how we deal with the Collector? It's the only way we have. Oh, 10 times 2, that's already enough. This guy should be in front, right? We need all the damage we can against that one. All the damage we can get, rather. Oh, we're pretty close. The problem is they will heal to full if we let them. So we actually need all the buffs we can get. We don't quite kill them, huh? That sucks. I wanna restart this one real quick. We don't need to kill any of these. I will just get the revenge here. Obviously not with this Hornbreak. Might as well kill one. Shouldn't have. That removes scaling from the backliner. Still wanna get this. Yeah, we're dealing 5 then 10, so... we definitely shouldn't have removed those. That actually also doesn't matter. Putting you in the front doors. This also helps, because it gives our backliner another target to strike. And strike twice even. Okay, so now do we have it? Now we do have it. I can even get the armor going. And we should be fine from here on out. This guy not being able to attack and giving us a slay is great. Probably doesn't matter enough. You don't heal. These guys are just slay targets. So we convert these into rage. And that should be all that we need to do here. Conscription notice. I guess. Important work, tiresome climb, March of Shields. I'll take a march. Unleash the Wildwood. If we had more health on our champion, that might have been useful, but we don't, so... nope, none of these. And we want to go to the right. Get the free removals, potentially get a nice relic. Rage gets an additional +1 per stack. The spike one is also quite nice. Let's see what's in here. Magic power again. Piercing. Although we don't... We mostly need these spells to soften up frontliners more so than actually kill backliners. Soften up frontliners rather than kill backliners. Whatever I said. Faulty Loader could be nice. But I'm gonna go with Resonant Shard. Let's get these removals. Train Steer can finally leave. Torch can go out. Next up on the chopping block are probably the root seeds. We might not want to remove too many of them, but maybe a few. Is there a reason not to set up on the bottom floor? Yes, there is. A very good reason, even. Inca and Dark Shard, sure. Doesn't really matter what I did there. Want you to be able to slay the big stuff. That is achieved. Now ideally we want you to be able to slay 2 big dudes. Which might take a little while longer. Actually, with the backliner doing the prep work, that won't be a problem at all. Actually, the backliner will slay everything from now on. Arcus is so hard to get a flying kill on with all the stealth. I want a little bit more defensive scaling if possible. That should be the win. I'll take another one of those. That is pretty good defensive scaling. Permafrost. It could go on a tiresome climb, but it doesn't have to. Let's take a look at the Divine Temple first. I want a value stone here. And we got one. That goes on the ritual. I will also take a true stone. That can sometimes make a difference. And we can just collect shards now. These do double hits. I don't want a permafrost right now. You know what? Hold over the March of Shields. Cause we used it too. That helps us with our defensive scaling. Because we do get a lot of slays with our backliner instead. Let's get the root seeds out. And one more. 3 are enough. They are not really that good. Their effect is pretty minor. Spell Rail Spike, Monster Rail Spike. Sure, let's purge that torch instead of consuming it. We don't really need it. And we wanna go for another hit? No, I think it's time for the better scaling. That helps with our defense as well. Heaven Seal, I think we can do that. Good, the first one is not immediately buffed. That would have been my main issue. Well, they have Heaven Seal and they are strong, so this is not really helping. You... That guy might be an issue. He will take 15. It depends on how many spikes we have. I'm not gonna kill him just yet, because we don't necessarily need to. Yeah, there, problem solved. And we can instead use it for scaling. That is my main problem. I'd rather let the spike enemies go past. There we go. And we'll take care of this guy. We will lose quite a bit of money to you. But nothing we can do to prevent that. Just deal a bit more damage. Good. That actually drained our coffers. Anything here we need to care about, or here? Yeah, here kinda. And then we should be good to go. Just play the armor and the rage. And I guess the spikes. Armor attack, we can ascend you. He will not be a problem for us. I think we just save the money for leaks, maybe. Unless we see something really good. No. Also... yeah, Ensnare is good. Let's head over to the right. We're more likely to see something really good here. You know what? I can't just take these, so I will. I feel confident taking 170 shots. Hellspanner, Scorched Steel, Rationing Scales. All of these don't matter. Well, Rationing Scales is not worth paying for. Collection of Tails actually does make quite a difference. I wanted to keep some money, but it looks like we're not gonna. We don't really need cost reductions. Well, wasted some money right there. We take another Ritual of Battle. 180, that's a good amount. We're up against Dispel Seraph, so our rage is gonna matter less here. But I think we just have the scaling otherwise to deal with that. The conscription notice is pretty useless. Should have taken the money instead. Right. I don't have the Ember right now. That is so much damage. That's good enough, so we can still get a sleigh, gain some armor. Let's make sure we can actually kill off all of these. I would like to not get Ember Drained, if possible. But it doesn't really matter. I have about 5 more minutes. And there is still the divinity ahead of us, so let's speed this up. Now our backliner is capable of killing Gilded Wings, so the only thing we have to worry about is gonna be the Seraph. Which is not much of a worry at all. As you can see, I'm not really respecting the Seraph right now. And we do have the kill. Unsurprising. And it's time for the divinity. I will not be able to give a analysis on other decks or stuff like that because I really need to prepare for work after this. Top floor might not be where we want to be. Are we fine with setting up on the bottom? We might not be able to beat the divinity with this deck. Of course that wouldn't work. Shouldn't have buffed these up so much. We need the sweep damage more than anything else. And we need to daze the divinity. No spikes, please. Spikes hurt. Can't deal with that guy. But other than that, we should be fine. You will get days 2. Hit us. We need 5 hits. No, you will only be dazed 1. 4 hits. We can actually take him. I'm more worried about the divinity here. Actually, let's get rid of the spikes. $18 times 3. That is pretty rude. Waves remaining 3, huh? I guess we can't quite ascend you. Who is dealing the big damage? That would be the divinity. And the extinguishers. Guess I get rid of the spike enemy. To save some health on the backliner at least. We're pretty close to getting a kill. Pretty close, but not quite there. I wish I could optimize it and get the flying kill, but I don't have time. So let's finish this. Get our score. And then I will just see in the rankings how well I did. This is the final qualifier, so there will be no chance for you to participate in this tournament, but the finals, semifinals, quarterfinals, they will all be streamed, so look forward to that. I have already qualified, so I know I will be there. Here is the run summary screen. Pause if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the quarterfinals. Bye bye!